Yo, what is the crack? So listen up, peeps. I am live here. This is Rua. Introduce yourself to these peeps.
How are you? My name is Rua. I work as a professional magician and a mind reader. I'm currently doing a course in this incredible place here, and I've been roped into doing a quick interview to talk about all these amazing things that I do.
I don't know whether we should be more scared of you fucking hypnotizing me or taking my wallet.
You're under. You start dancing around like a chicken now in a minute. So.
But you can do this stuff, right?
Of course, absolutely.
Okay, well,
yeah.
let's go into that. Well, tell us, what do you do? What were you doing before you came in this course? What sort of stuff?
I work as a professional magician. I work at corporate events, weddings. I've had a TV series on TG Car filled with escape stunts, mind reading feats, magic on the streets.
Escape stunts, that's got to be dangerous.
Yes, yeah, I've been on the highest building in Dublin, on O'Connell Street, in a straitjacket, with something trying to throw me off the edge if I can't get out in time. I've been in the boot of a car as it's put into a car crusher. This is all on YouTube. Just put Irish escapologist defies death. I've spent 3 hours in a shark tank with sharks. Underwater in sea life in Bray. I've done a load of mad stuff.
That is mental.
I couldn't tell you why.
Well, then there was no hassle for you to come on a PT course then. I mean, like, if you've done all that sort of scary shit, there's nothing going to stop you coming on a PT course, right? Because normally we talk to people who are afraid to get in the fitness industry, but you got in the boot of a fucking car and get sent to a crusher. Holy shit.
It's horses for courses though, because I never did any science before.
Right.
So during I'm 31 now, so it's a long time since I've had to do an exam. So when I was coming into this, I've had friends that have done it that raved about it, and they were like, the exam's gonna be tough. And I was thinking, fuck, I haven't done an exam in a long time. Will I be able to study for it? Well, I never did anatomy and physiology, and you guys in here put us through the absolute ringer with anatomy and physiology, so thankfully I've just passed my exam there.
Right, so you were a wee bit apprehensive of coming here and stuff being a wee bit out of your grasp or your reach?
Yeah, the education aspect, because I was
Gotcha.
like, I've been in the gym and I could work out, but when you ask me like, what's a ligament, what's a tendon, I'd be like, let me just Google that while no one's looking, so I can be bro science it, you know?
Well, where did the interest in fitness come then? Because like, does being on stage, on show, does that go hand in hand with being fitness, or how did that come about?
Well, the camera and pizza add 10 pounds.
Yes.
Did you know that?
Which one?
Both. So you can't be on TV. And I also think if you're on TV, young kids are going to be watching you. And I think it's a really good influence if you're in good shape. If the kids are like, that magician's cool, the parents can go, well, he's in good shape. He obviously eats healthily.
But they also say the camera doesn't lie, don't they?
The camera doesn't lie. Yeah, but magicians do.
So does it add £5 or does the camera not lie?
No, the camera adds £10.
£10?
Yeah, I swear to God, you can
Holy
look at
shit.
you could be in great shape, you can see yourself on camera, and the lighting could be off or whatever, and you could just think, fuck, I need to.
So that's what's wrong with me. Actually, I'm much leaner and sexier looking in live person, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
Thanks, mate.
Sure thing. Sure thing, yeah.
Okay,
He was
so
doing push-ups before this, trying to get a pump. So
stop giving away my secrets. See, look at him.
So was I. That's why I'm sweating.
So listen, that's a cool thing. You're on camera and you're like, shit,
Yep.
I've got to be in good shape. So
And strong.
And
Because
strong,
you
right?
can't do these stunts if you're unfit. There's no way you could get out of a boot of a car in a car crusher if you're unfit. There's no way you can even escape. A straitjacket will hold your arms like that, and it's all buckled and fastened at the back. So you actually have to be able to stretch your hands over your head from that position, undo buckles, and try and basically nearly dislocate your shoulder so you can get your hands.
you actually really do escape out of this shit.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not
absolutely,
a trick. Like,
100%. Yeah.
Holy jeez, I didn't know that. I thought there was a way out. Like, no, I mean, somebody.
No. There are. You can do stuff like that. Like you know those love cups in the €2 shop. You can just snap out of those. But with straitjackets and stuff, it's very, very serious. So, and I had just gotten shoulder surgery,
Right.
2 months before I got commissioned to do the show. So I had to go into physio straight away. And I kept thinking, I'm not going to be able to lift any weights. But I got a really good trainer, and he was able to fix form and technique and really help my shoulder. So it helped.
And was that the point where you decided I want to look more into this, or when did that happen?
I've always wanted to look into it because I've always been really passionate about it, but I just got to a point where I was like, you know what, I've got the money to do it now, and I can kind of block out these 6 weeks, cancel a few things here and there, juggle a few things around and come and do it. And I've always wanted to be able to, like, my whole thing is make someone feel something. So magic makes you feel astonishment, it makes you feel amazement.
Yeah.
My other master's degree is in film and TV studies, and films and TV move me, and I like to make films that will move other people.
That's cool.
But I like to also make people feel good and healthy. But I want to have a qualification that proves I'm not talking through my arse. I'm not on Instagram selling programs or any of this shit.
For skinny tea.
The skinny tea, yeah. You're not getting pregnant on skinny tea.
Well, I
so-
really like that. So, like, fitness is just
Sorry.
basically the tool you're going to use then to impact people in that way.
Yeah, in
Makes a
every
lot of
way,
sense.
yeah.
Cool.
It makes someone feel good, someone feel healthy and confident. And it's like being a magician, because they can come into you and go, I want to make this fat disappear. And you're like, I can do that for you now. So yeah, it's
just
cool.
going to take a wee bit longer.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, have patience. Yeah.
Deadly. Okay, well, at what point was there something that happened where you said, right, that's it, I'm going to actually, now's the time that I'm going to start studying? You were telling me something off camera there, just people kept asking you? Was that
People, my friends would ask me because I've done weight loss things myself before, and they'd say, how did you do that? Can you tell me what was your plan or whatever? And I'd always I'd reserve myself and say, I'd love to tell you, but it's just irresponsible. And there's so much irresponsibility out there with uneducated people giving advice on YouTube, on Instagram and all that stuff. And I felt like I really want to give this advice, or what little I know that I realize now, but I want to be qualified to do it. So it was just, I'm getting sick of friends asking me for help. I want to get qualified so I can actually do it properly and responsibly. That was the main thing, do it responsibly.
I like that. I like that. Okay, well, now, before you were thinking, right, I want to come in and do this responsibly, and you were thinking that you were going to struggle with the sciencey bit, I suppose. What's been your biggest, like, aha moment? Like, holy shit. Have you had one of those yet? In 2 weeks?
Yeah, coaching. I brought a friend of mine who's quite overweight in the UK. I brought him out for a session in a gym, and I thought, we'll start with something small. So I had him jogging on the spot, lifting the knees up, and within 60 seconds, he was fucked. He could hardly breathe on the ground. And I was thinking, how unfit is this guy? Jesus, he's fucked. But then coming in here, I realized, that's not proper coaching what I did. I should do a lot more stuff, do a FMS on him, find out where his imbalances are, find out what he's capable of doing, and work within. You always teaching here, coach what's in front of you. And I should have been able to see what was in front of me, and instead I was doing my bro science thing on it and going, let's put you through the ringer, or what I do for a warm up. Completely different to what he'd be able to do. So all the stuff we've learned about regression, progression, how to start someone off of you on a squat, the best way to start progressing them to a squat safely and responsibly and safely. And I've learned so much in here about like proper technique, and I've learned more in 2 weeks. This is 2 weeks, 2 days, and I've learned more than in the last maybe 8 years of my life.
Yeah, because you've been training a long time, haven't you?
Yeah, I've always tried to stay in shape.
You did a transformation thing as well. You showed me a picture of.
I did, up in a great gym up in Glenageary. At least with my friend James.
Yeah, we'll give him a shout out. James Cummins,
Cummins, a legend, and another
Steve
guy.
McDonald's actually watching here. He says, "Looking good, Paul Gleason."
Yeah, Steve and I used to work in FXBs together in a steakhouse.
That is right.
Yeah,
that is right. Holy shit! Did you work there?
Yeah,
because that was the bar I used to go into, and he used to meet Steve when he was working. He says, "Like, I'm going to open a gym one day."
Yeah,
I'm going to open a gym one day.
Yeah,
and there he is, and he's nominated for an award twice in a row, and won it both years.
He's a great guy. He deserves it. He deserves it. Hard working.
So, but back to what you were saying there is like the coaching was the biggest eye opener for you.
Yeah.
There's a lot in that, and I think that's an area that a lot of people they disregard, or they don't realize that that's actually where the skill is. Like, there's theory, there's how to squat yourself, but there's then the practical application of all that, but suited to the person where they're at in their fitness journey, their movement capacity, all of that sort of elements in there.
It's like you could look at it as professional to human, but really you have to be able to go from human to human. Speak as a human, as a professional human to another human. So you're not a robot that's like, you have to squat this amount. You're a human looking at another human. You just have the knowledge base now to guide them on their journey. Hope. Yeah.
I like that. And what would you say now?
You can keep that one. You can write that.
Love it.
I just came up with that on the spot as well. Jesus, I'm good at this bullshit stuff. It was €500 for this interview, right?
Well paid, well worth it. So what would you say then, because there is going to be an awful lot of people watching who, and I know some of the people on here are qualified gym owners because they know us guys, but then there's going to be an awful lot of people who are watching who are like, shit, I don't know, maybe it's different for Paul, I'm not good enough, fit enough, but you had your own worries. How would you help someone get over their fear of getting into the fitness industry?
You just have to do it. You have to do it. It's like walking on stage. I perform for like 3,000 people. I've done Britain's Got Talent and all that. I've been on the Late Late in front of 500,000 people. And you're always going to shit yourself.
Now you're on my show.
Now I'm on your show in front of 6 people. You're always going to shit yourself. And you could either stand on the edge of the pool and watch everybody else do it and go for it and think, I'm never going to be able to do it. Or you can just grab life by the bollocks and go, what's the worst that can happen? A few people might laugh. Maybe I'll fail. Maybe I'll realize I'm not fit enough. But you will wake up feeling better and you'll be stronger because of it. So, and your life could change. You could be incredibly passionate about fitness in a way that you've never even realized. And you've just been holding yourself back. There's nothing else in the world holding you back but yourself. And you can blame everything. I've got the kids. It's like doing a diet.
Yep.
I can't eat healthy because I work so many hours, or I've got the kids. But there's always time. You can always find a way to do it if you really want it.
Love it.
Yeah, I wouldn't come into this if you weren't ready.
This course in particular?
Yeah, this course, if you weren't ready to commit to it, and the one thing I would say, Hope it doesn't make you sound bad.
No, not at all.
But you need to have some level of fitness to do this course.
Fucking right. Yeah, we train you every single day in
If
here.
we came in out of shape, I was saying to my friends earlier, like if I came in out of shape, I would be fucked. I wouldn't be able to do a thing. We're squatting. I just did a PB on my squat there, 120 kilograms.
Nice.
Like I wouldn't be doing that if I was out of shape, coming in on beer and pizza. So
Well, that's the thing, but we have the philosophy here that, you know, you have to learn it before you can really live it, and you have to live it before you can lead it, because you can't lead something you only just fucking learned last week, and you can't lead something or sell something, including a lifestyle of fitness, if you don't actually live that lifestyle yourself. You're selling a fucking lie, or you're building a business on shaky foundations, really, aren't you?
yeah,
So,
exactly, and you really feel it in here as well. You're like, fuck, I thought I was squatting. Come in here and you will really squat. You will really deadlift with every fiber that you've never used before, and you'll wake up the next day going, fucking hell.
love it.
Yeah.
Well, look, that is fucking awesome. It's been really great speaking to you about the fitness thing. But what I want to hear is, what is the scurriest
Getting
shit?
an arm pump
I
there,
am.
like
I can just about hold this fucking thing up. My shoulder is killing me. I don't know how long this video's been. It feels like about 15 minutes.
Putting me to shame anyway, but whatever.
So, what is the scariest shit you've done? Like, scariest trick or craziest trick? Have you got like one that sticks out in your mind? Like,
Yeah, I did a car crusher escape. I was put in the boot of a car, handcuffed and chained to the car. The car was picked up and lowered into this crusher. It's on the Long Mile Road.
Right.
And it was it was kind of worked out, my route to escape, but something went wrong on the inside, and I nearly got crushed to death. So I managed to get out of it, but what was meant to happen on my team's point of view, because you have to have safety, security there, but what was meant to happen didn't happen. Because there was this guy called Jerry, he was the guy that was controlling the car, and he was kind of a bit of a mad lad.
new guy, was it?
No, he was
First
there
day?
years, total
Oh,
dub,
yeah.
but he kept calling me Hollywood because he saw them putting makeup on me before going on camera. He said, Hollywood will be alright. So we nearly, yeah.
He had it in for you, didn't
Yeah,
he?
and then I did a stunt underwater and I accidentally slapped a shark by accident.
What?
Because I was blindfolded. So I couldn't see, but they're only these small sharks in an aquarium. But like, if it bit you, you would be
Oh, you
in
know about
trouble.
it? Yeah, it's still a shark, like.
Yeah, and I went into the water and I just felt like boom, and someone in the near piece said, "You just hit a shark. Like keep your hands down." I was like,
Sound. Could you not have just waited till we were finished to tell me
yeah,
that?
yeah. There was 13 sharks in there, so I was bound to hit something.
Deadly, mate. Thank you very much for that, Paul.
My pleasure, and thank you for having me on this great
Yes,
course. It's
dude.
fucking awesome. Yeah,
Thanks,
I love
thanks,
it.
mate. Right, I'll let you go on to your workout because he's going to do a wee session. I'm going to finish this, dudes. So, guys, there you have it. Nearly died in a fucking car, slapping about sharks, and still he was a wee bit apprehensive about coming in this course because he was a wee bit worried about the, you know, the sciencey bit and shit that got there, and it wasn't anywhere near as bad as he thought. So the thing I'll say to you is, like, what the fuck is holding you back? I mean, fuck it, drop your bullshit story. There are less qualified people doing something that you would love to do every single day just because they choose to believe in themselves. That's what I want to say to you. If you want some more information on what we have and what we do here at Elite Fitness and Performance Academy, I am going to stick a link in the comment section below, and you can download some course information right there direct to your device. Thank you very much for watching. Love talking to Paul. He is a laugh and a mad bastard. Speak to you soon. Cheers. Bye.